Hello, everyone. In this video, we are going to be talking about trigonometric ratios. So as you may remember, we have three trigonometric ratios, and they are sine, which we abbreviate just sin, but we say sine, cosine, is just COS, and tangent, sine, cosine, and tangent. And each of these ratios we find by dividing two sides from a given triangle. So the sine is always equal to the opposite divided by the hypotenuse. I'm just going to abbreviate now. The cosine is equal to the adjacent side, we'll represent that with an A, divided by the hypotenuse. And the tangent is always equal to the opposite side divided by the adjacent side. So whenever a problem asks you, let's say this problem asks you, what is the cosine of 30 degrees? The first thing you should do is label the sides. Look at the triangle and label the sides. So immediately I see, all right, we have an angle here. This is our 30-degree angle. So I want to label the sides in relation to that. Well, the easiest side to find is the hypotenuse. That's the same no matter what. It's always the longest side, and it's always the side across from the right angle. So in this case, it's 8 meters. The hypotenuse is 8 meters. And if you have a way of writing this down, I recommend you label it so that you don't forget. This is the hypotenuse. All right, what is the next step then? Now find the opposite side. What side is opposite 30 degrees? Well, on the other side of the triangle, it's 2.3. So we know that this is the opposite side. 2.3 is the opposite side. Finally, the adjacent side is always the side next to the angle and in between the right angle. So in between 30 degrees and 90 degrees, we find the adjacent side, which is 4 meters. Now, the question is, what is the cosine of 30 degrees? So we look at our notes. If you don't remember this, you don't need to. You can look in the Unit 6 notes, and you'll find something that tells you cosine is equal to the adjacent side divided by the hypotenuse. And all you need to do is take this, say, okay, cosine is adjacent A divided by hypotenuse H. Well, I know what the adjacent is. That is 4. So instead of A, I'll put 4. I know what the hypotenuse is. That is 8. So instead of H, I'll put 8. Just 4 divided by 8. And what do we get? The cosine of 30 degrees is equal to 0.5. So that's how you would figure it out. Now in this case, I actually don't think this is the correct cosine. But this is just one example of how you would figure it out. All you need to do, take the corresponding sides, divide one by the other. If it asked you instead for the tangent, then you do the same except for the opposite and the adjacent. So 2.3 divided by 4. And again, you can just do that in a calculator. I hope that's helpful. If you have questions, let me know. Otherwise, have a good day. Bye-bye.